Second Amendment says you have the right to bear arms, or the right to arm bears, whatever you want to do. It is the greatest amendment in the American Bill of Rights. Why is that? Well, let's have a look. When the 13 colonies won the Revolutionary War and booted Great Britain across the Atlantic, the Founding Fathers set up an absolute dumpster fire of a government called the Federalist Papers. After realizing that they couldn't get anything done, they tossed the papers into the bin and wrote the Constitution. This new Constitution gave the national government a number of powers, including the power to raise an army and navy. This shift in military power from the state militias to a national army raised a few eyebrows. Fearing that this new government would use its power to send the states back into a monarchy, the Anti-Federalists demanded a Bill of Rights. This request was met by a series of amendments. One for free speech, one for the states, 5 to protect criminals, another just in case they forgot something, and the Second Amendment to protect all of the above. Out of all the checks and balances on the government, this check is the most balanced because it is so colossally unbalanced, with the number of civilian gun owners outnumbering the military by nearly 3,000%.
Very big.
In other words, the government attacking its citizens would be the equivalent of Jack Sparrow picking a fight with John Wick. Every time a government or regime has chosen to give their people the finger, taking their weapons is step one. The Ottoman Empire didn't like the Armenians, so they took their guns and launched a systematic genocide. Nazi Germany disarmed the Jews. A week later, Kristallnacht. In almost every nation ever, slaves were banned from using weapons to further subdue them. Having weapons also makes every citizen a soldier. In World War I, Germany tried to get our sandy south to mess with the United States. They chose instead not to get their sombreros blown off. Even if we sent all our military forces across the sea, the Mexicans would have to deal with millions of proud patriots who have more bullets than Mexico has beans. Now, the best part about the Second Amendment is that everyone can have a gun. And the worst part about the Second Amendment is that everyone can have a gun. Firearms are the most lethal weapon an individual can have. Naturally, they are the perfect tool for criminals. But before you say, oh, let's just make guns illegal, around 85% of guns used in a crime were obtained illegally already. The best defense against a gun is another gun, and pinning a gun against a lesser weapon, like a knife, is like slapping a concrete building foundation with a really heavy feather. Anyways, Second Amendment. It's good. Really good. Better than the others. The first is running this party in the USA, and the second is the 7'2", 400-pound ex-bear wrestler bouncer stands up at the door daring you to try it. Thanks for watching. Cheerio, toodaloo, au revoir, bye-bye.